Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. I hope you are well and enjoying this sunshine. I couldn't believe it today. I was rehearsing this show earlier on, and I went downstairs. The big roller shutter door was open, and Toby was sat outside in the sun, in his shorts, having his lunch. He had the biggest sandwich ever, a big long roll, but it's just enjoying the sun. So I do believe summer is here, which is great. So, well, I hope you've got some sunshine where you are and you are enjoying it. I think you've got to enjoy little things like sunshine at the moment. It's quite hard. And I think something happened to me at the weekend. Basically, Alex, our new videographer, right there behind the camera, I had to drop him an email and say, "Oh, Alex, really sorry. The studio, I'm going to be rehearsing in it tomorrow." And at the moment, Alex is using the studio as a temporary office until we move. And so what should we do? And I said, well, I've got the footage on hard disk, so I said I'd drop them off. And so we had a clandestine meeting. Looked very dodgy with me giving him 2 hard drives in a plastic bag out of the window of the car. But anyway, the reason I'm mentioning this is I had to drive into town and into Southampton, and it was very odd. I felt it was very weird, and I had a feeling of sadness come over me because there were not as many people around as there should be, not as many cars. There was no life. It's like the life was taken out of the city. And it made me realise that I've never planned things like going to the cinema, going out for a meal. I've never been like that. I've always been let's go out for a meal, there and then. Let's go to the cinema, there and then. Always been that kind of person, and I miss doing that. And of course, you can't do it anymore. Well, you can't even plan to do it anymore. And it made me realise that we have been trapped a lot, obviously, by this virus. And as much as I feel it's not really affected me, I think it really has, and I think it's affected every single one of us. So that's why I say enjoy the sun while it's here, because I find that if you go out for a walk, just go out for a walk in the sun. You don't have to wear a mask. Try and stay away from other people, obviously. And it's like life is normal again for a little while. So we live on the edge of the New Forest, so we can just walk across the road into the New Forest, and it's wonderful. You are just right there in nature. You've got ponies all over the place, people walking their dogs. And it's lovely. It's like nothing is wrong in the world. So that's what a good walk in the sunshine can do for you. Anyway, that was my intro. I just meant to say hello. Anyway, thank you to John for last week's show, and thank you to Rob for the show before. I do hate the fact that we're not having people actually physically down here. I do really miss people. But, you know, the online side of things, we're doing it quite well. And yeah, I quite enjoy doing that as well. Now, speaking of online things, I need to say a well done to Qualitex and Q Corner. The Q Corner convention is on, or was on, this week. And if you've not seen it, head over to Q Corner, which is the YouTube channel for Qualitex. Just type Q Corner into YouTube and it will come up. They did an impeccable job of hosting that and making that happen, bringing lots and lots of instructors and experienced balloon professionals from all around the world to share their skills with the rest of the world. It really is good. Keith and Dom, the hosts, they've done a fantastic job. And I just think at this moment in time, it's what we all need. They did it last year when it really was needed, when we really didn't know anything about COVID. We weren't too sure what the future held. And it did a fantastic job. It really raised people's spirits. And I think it's done a little bit of the same again this year. So guys, well done. Qualitex, well done. Ted and Betty, well done. Thank you so much for hosting that. Hopefully that really has helped a lot of people. Obviously there's not much face-to-face, if any face-to-face training at the moment, although it is going to be coming soon, fingers crossed. It just really does a lot to help our industry. So yeah, thank you guys and well done. If you've not subscribed to their YouTube channel, just head over, as I say, to Q Corner, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon, and you will get notified every time they upload a video. And while you're there, if you're not subscribed to BMTV yet, why not? Hit subscribe and hit the little bell icon, and then you'll get notified every time we upload a new video. Now, Qualitex. You know what we had from Qualitex the other week? Bubbles! Yes! Weren't they fantastic? We got some bubbles. and they came in and then they went out. So yeah, we got all our bubbles came in and all the other wholesalers as well. And they went out very, very quickly, a number of hours. I think the 24-inch lasted maybe to 7 o'clock at night. I can't remember exactly. The 20-inch, I think they only lasted a couple of hours or a few hours. So it's great that people managed to get some bubbles. The website coped with it relatively well. It went down a couple of times or for a few seconds here and there, but it wasn't half as bad as it was a year ago when it happened and we weren't expecting it. We had more than 5 times the usual number of people on the website, and apparently the web guy said it's just because everybody was focusing on this one page that just makes it struggle. Like I say, it didn't go down completely. It just struggled and looked like it went down for a few seconds and then came back up. So yeah, all the notifications went out. So if you were signed up to any of the bubble notifications, you would have received that. If you didn't get any, I'm really sorry, but you will need to sign up again for that email me when available notification for when they come in next time. Hopefully not too far away, fingers crossed. But yes, those bubbles came in. It did unfortunately lead to a number of orders being added to our backlog, so it did mean that our lead time increased, but thankfully the guys in the warehouse have worked really hard and managed to get through all those orders and get to the bubble orders as quickly as possible, and they have managed to reduce that backlog quite a bit, so fingers crossed it stays that way. Now the backlog, I think we're running at about 3 days at the moment. So if you order today, we're filming on Monday. If you order today, then that would be dispatched on Thursday, this Thursday coming. So fingers crossed we will be able to reduce that further down. But as you know, if you're a regular to BMTV, the big issue we've got is getting the number of people we need into the warehouse safely. So we're moving, as you might have heard on BMTV a few weeks ago, we are moving, and that is so we can get more people in, but also get more stock and really get back to offering that level of service that we were always known for, and we were always taking real pride in the service that we offered, and that is same day dispatch right up until 3 o'clock. So fingers crossed we're going to get back to that when we get into the new unit. It does mean we've got to close though to be able to move. So we're still kind of, we are on target. We had a bit of a wobble this morning when I thought shelving wasn't going to actually get there on time, but we've sorted that now. So yeah, we are on target. So we intend to stop taking orders on the website on the 1st of April. It's not a joke, it's not an April Fool's joke. We are turning the website off on the 1st of April, probably at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So if you want to place an order with us, you're going to have to do it before then. Then we're going to get all those orders out and then we're going to move. So the quicker we get through those orders, once we've turned the website off, the sooner we'll be moving, the sooner we'll be able to reopen. We've allowed 2 weeks. I'm hoping it's not going to be 2 weeks, but it is the week just after Easter, so there's obviously a bank holiday at the beginning there. Although we're probably going to work over that weekend, some of us anyway, over that weekend to try and get through as much as possible. So yes, the move will be great. I'm very excited about everything just being more efficient, all on one level, and as I say, getting back to that level of service that we were so proud to be able to offer before COVID. Right, let's have a look at some stock, shall we? Some new products that we've got in. Obviously Father's Day is coming up. Easter is the next thing that's coming up, obviously, but it might be a little bit late to get Easter stuff in now by the time you watch this. So Father's Day is coming up in June, so that is next. So I've just brought a few Father's Day products up. I've got Qualitex latex here, brought up a Qualitex foil as well, and a foil by Botalic. I quite like that one because it says you're officially the best dad. Oh, fish, F-I-S-H, and it's a fish. I find that quite amusing. It's very dad funny, isn't it? And then over here we have the Best Dad Ever range. We've got the big badge at the front there. Best Dad Ever if you really want to embarrass your dad. Big Happy Father's Day banner. And then these, Best Dad Ever. These are fridge magnets. They come as a pack of 12, as you can see, and these are really designed for if you're a retailer. It's got this bit at the back, and that sort of flops out like that and then goes like that, so people can pick them up in your shop. Hopefully some retailers will be open in June, but if not, obviously you can just buy them and sell them like this individually, and effectively this is, instead of having a box, it comes on a little tray. Now over here we have a couple of Amscan products that I really like. I like shiny. I've always liked shiny. And these are craft bags from Amscan, but you probably won't be able to see it. I know I like the iridescent look, but it's really hard in these lights. You can't really see it that well. So, but they're really nice little craft bags there. And I do like this from Amscan. These are crepe streamers. And what I like about it is there's no plastic. So you can see that we've just got the crepe streamers straight in a little cardboard box. So there we have those. And then we come to some unique products. Now I do like these. These are great. These are tropical leaves on a string. The great thing is they're actually already on the string. Yes. So you basically take it out of the packet, tie one end, tie the other end, and you're good to go. Maybe adjust them a little bit. A couple of the cake topper numbers there. We have the cake topper numbers already from Creative, and they are the ones that you press the little thing inside and they self-inflate. I can't remember exactly how they do that, but some chemical, they self-inflate. These ones, just a little straw, blow them up and pop them on the cake. And this confetti, I don't know what it was about this. I really like it. It's just geometric design. So you've got squares, triangles, circles in there, as well as all the little dots. It looks like a small bag. It is quite a small bag, but there's 57 grams or 56.6 grams of confetti in there, which I think is probably 3 or 4 times the amount of confetti you get in a bag normally of this size, which is great. So you get it's plastic, but you get quite a lot in there. And then we have some baby shower favors. These are not toys. And it says on there, this is not a toy. They are baby bottles that you put things in, like sweets or gin, I guess, if you're having a baby shower. Is a baby shower after you've had the baby or before you have this? It's before you have the baby, isn't it? And you get stuff for the baby, that's right. So as the expectant mother, you're probably not going to want to drink the gin, but everybody else might. And then here we have curling ribbon. And this is actually, it says happy birthday on the ribbon itself. So if you're doing any birthday balloon at all, to add a happy birthday ribbon, that's quite funky, isn't it? And over here we have feathers. Now we've done feathers for years now. We've got the big bags of feathers, and then we've got the slightly smaller bags of feathers, and then we've got the eleganza smaller bags of feathers still, and then these ones are even smaller. So these are only 8 grams of feathers. And I know a lot of people out there actually built their businesses on doing feathers inside bubble balloons. So obviously there's confetti and lots of other things you can do as well. But these would fill, if you don't do it as a big part of your business, if you just get the occasional product, the occasional order for a feather balloon, these are ideal because they're 8 grams. I'm not too sure how many grams you put in a feather balloon. Most of you out there that do it would be able to tell me, but I feel 8 grams, we would probably do okay on a 24-inch bubble with 8 grams. But if not, if the float time's affected, you could put 4, 5, 6 grams in and it would probably be fine. So that's what these are ideal for. It's not if you do it day to day, it's if you occasionally do a feather balloon order. And lastly, we have the new Sempertex colours. We have mustard and terracotta. I've just brought the 12-inch mustard, the 5-inch terracotta, and both colours for the 24-inch ones there. Sempertex I've done well this year. I think the colours they've brought out in the last year have been really, really good. We've seen a lot of people using Sempertex balloons, and I think some people love Sempertex, some people love Qualitex, some people love Bell Bal. They're the 3 brands that we sell mainly of the latex balloons, but they're all really good quality balloons. So it's personal choice, really, whatever you like. So yeah, that's just a few more new products. Obviously, if you want to have a look at all our new products, you can head over to the website, balloonmarket.co.uk, scroll down, hit the new products, and you can see everything that we have that is new. Now, a lot of those products you will see that say 0 on them. That means we don't have any in, not because we've run out, but just because they are not in yet. So it gives you a flavour of what it is that we've got coming in, hopefully very, very soon. Right, now the question of the week this week. I quite simply want to know, who did you enjoy watching the most on the Q Corner convention? Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Right, that is it from me this week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you've not subscribed, please do. Hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell icon, and then you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. Right, stay safe, stay happy. See you next week. Bye.